I don't know about that, but
Nobody cares, Lexi.
I care. Fuck you.
Jesus
Fuck yourself.
Christ.
I care.
Thank you for the hand claps.
no, I got a message from someone
Because
saying
I care about Yeti.
that Croc and Yeti got into it,
Talk
and
about
Croc scared
Gretel and
Yeti or something like that. I don't know.
No, I didn't get
Yeah,
into
but
it
I
with
was in the room.
Croc and I worked it out. You know,
Oh,
we
you were
didn't
in
work
the
it
room
out. We
with
came
Gretel.
to middle ground
I
with it.
was
I'm
in.
not interested in that with Gretel. I can't stand her. I'm done with her.
I was in Croc's room when all of the blooming stupid stuff was going on, and everyone was
Why
putting
would
their
you get mad at
2 pence
you?
in.
Gretel's the obnoxious one.
Well, I was in the room, so doing by association by most people on this app, you know what I mean? But I was there going, will people please stop speculating? You know, no one knows what's going on. Yeti will be back and he'll explain it. Done.
I see.
That's the problem. You guys need to figure out if you like me or you hate me. And it's like back
Well,
and forth every
I
day.
Well,
DM'd you, Yeti,
you're
5
the app.
times.
You're
Susie, you
the
check
app
your
Jimmy
DMs.
Soroka. They said, Yeti.
I'm the what?
You're the app. The community's Jimmy Soroka.
Listen, I don't give two shits.
Like,
I
there's no
like
way they obsess about you.
I like watching people run around with their hair on fire.
That's what I kept saying, Yeti. I kept saying it. But the thing I kept saying in the room is Yeti is going to love this, that everyone's talking
No, but
about
there was
this.
nothing to love though. That's the thing. It just kind of like fucking organically happened on its own, which to me was
Not
kind. I
your
mean,
situation, just the
all
fact
right.
that people were talking about you.
Can we go back to talking about health and nutrition and food and shit, please?
Well, no, Chris
Thanks,
started it.
Chris. Thank
Yeah.
I asked the
you.
question first. Okay. But everything's good with Croc. All right.
It's not, listen, it's not a question of everything being good. You know, I told Croc how I felt about it. He came back a couple of times. We were able to come to middle ground. I'm not interested in that process with Gretel because there's no point to it. Gretel
No.
changes her fucking mind like her underwear, and she's divisive, deceptive, drunk most of the fucking time. I'm done. I'm out. Y'all can have that. No thanks.
As a representation of a heterosexual guy in this community, I pass Gretel off to lesbian pigs. You can have.
Someone wrote, "Is Yeti going to take accountability for emotionally manipulating people in the past 2 days?"
Nope. I didn't emotionally manipulate anyone.
Look who's starting. I thought we were talking about fasting, Ricky.
No,
Yeah,
someone wrote me,
what's the nutrition in that?
and then it said, "Is Yeti mad at Lynn?" But I don't have any. I don't see that. So
No.
Oh,
No,
shit.
listen, Lynn can feel however she wants. It's not going to change the way I feel. She can hate me. She can love me. She can like me. She can want me to burn in fucking hell. You know, it is what it is.
Well, you got to
That's a
admit
little
that people's
strong.
opinions of you on here mean absolutely nothing in the long stretch because
Thank
when you
you.
get off this app, they don't matter.
Thank you,
And
Chris.
not only that, I've watched literally everyone's opinion of me change back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over the course of time. So,
Mine happened.
I've watched everyone's opinion of me shift back and forth and back and forth. Hate, like, hate, like, hate, like. So, you know, it's just one of those
Never
things.
hated you. Never.
At some point, it'll all go back to like again.
Someone discussing factual elements of a situation really isn't an opinion.
Why are there so
That's
many
Well, the
people?
fact when the factual elements are questionable, or when there are other facts that aren't considered, um, you know, I mean, listen, call it what you want. It is what it is. I'm comfortable with it either way. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm accepting the things that I cannot change, right? But I also have the courage to change the things that I can and the wisdom to know the difference.
Well, you got to be able to acknowledge before you can change.
Well, I can absolutely acknowledge, and there's some things that'll never change. There's some things that are just a part of my personality, you know, that are going to conflict with other people and their personality. I understand that. We're never all going to agree on the same thing. We're never all going to fucking get along. The conflict is pretty much the fuel that runs the motor of the community. It's required. It's necessary. It's a given. I've accepted that long ago.
I have another message, and I'll read it because I don't care. To the person.
Don't tell me I made it a Yeti space when all the
No, it's
fucking
not about.
questions are
No,
the
no, no.
Yeti.
I think it's sticking up for you, actually. So, to the person asking if Yeti will apologize to everyone for emotionally whatever,
No.
you are an idiot. Will you ask Donlon why he actually emotionally manipulated everyone by reading fake reports and angering everyone about drunk driving?
There you go.
He's
Who's the
surprised you haven't.
manipulator?
Oh, this is disgusting.
Quite honestly,
I mean,
I feel. Oop, go ahead.
Now he feels good about himself now. Let it go.
No, I don't.
He's right.
I feel that manipulation is
Vindication.
constant here. That's all you guys do. The entire process is manipulators manipulating manipulators. That's literally what it is. You're
you
watching
literally
people try to push
proudly
their narrative,
proclaimed
their
yourself
opinion.
as a puppet master, and you're going to talk about us as being the manipulators?
Okay, so my choice of words you're not familiar with. The origin of said words.
Oh my
Shut
You're
up.
god.
not. There's
Oh
no.
shit!
There's a meaning behind it, and it's not what you think. But that's okay. I'm the same way. I've accepted the things that I cannot change. One of those is the way other people feel, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to do it.
Well,
Feel the
generally,
way you
there's
Well,
want.
those
a
are their feelings.
dictionary, and that dictionary gives you definitions of words, and most of
Yeah,
society
but
has
what
decided
about
to adopt those
nuance?
same meanings of words.
Well,
So if you go to a dictionary or a thesaurus and you find a word and you choose to use it, generally it's
what
understood
about
that you would go
context,
by that meaning.
nuance?
Yeah, some people think in a straight line, and some people don't.
I have a lot of. It's becoming Yeti space. I'm getting all these messages now.
Dude,
One
you
of
have
them.
190 people that want to ask these questions.
I know. Is Jody reading them? No.
Answer these
I have.
questions.
I have
And
another
then,
one.
wait,
Last.
I'd like to clarify something before we move on to the next. The whole puppet master thing is in reference to getting people to react. Thotty Warhol used to claim to be the puppet master if I responded to any of JDL, Sushi Thotty, and Neil's, and sometimes Wheels, as garbage. Um, Thotty called himself or herself the puppet master. My comment was
Great movie, by the way.
completely in reference to them because I know JDL wrote that stupid fucking report. So if you don't know the nuance and the context, you are misinformed. I am not going to waste my time trying to correct everybody's opinions. I can accept how they feel and move on. I'm
All
Well,
right.
I
This one,
still care about your feelings,
not
so.
jumping backwards through my asshole anymore.
this one has to do with Croc, though. I think. So last night, Yeti literally tried to blame Croc for everything, but dumbass Yeti
I
waited
didn't try to blame him at all.
till Croc.
If you go back and listen to the audio, you'll hear me ask for Sean and then leave. And then the very next thing said is by Croc, and he says, "Oh, Yeti got pulled over." And then Tractor says, "Oh, Yeti doesn't have insurance, and Yeti's drunk, and Yeti this, and Yeti that." So in a sense, Croc started the ball rolling. I'm not blaming everything on him. I'm blaming it on the community as a collective. Croc started the ball rolling, and then he was also the one to mention someone who was told that I'm okay, everything's fine, don't worry. So, in a sense, it started with him and ended with him. That is a fact. It's not blame. Go back and listen to the fucking
All
recordings.
right. So let me finish the question. Though. What? Well, the statement. I don't know what the hell it is. What is in the fifth dimension of gummies? Before he stated his "Save me, Sean," dramatically. No one cares if Yeti was in
No, I
jail
was
for.
not on gummies at all. I haven't done edibles in a very
Yeah,
long
No,
time.
Croc was. Croc
well,
was.
Oh.
Croc was. Yeah, you waited till he was in that. So if Yeti was in jail for a week, we would all survive. And another one would be that was mean.
Yeah.
You think I give a fuck? You think I
But I
care
mean,
what these fuck? Most of you fucking people are societal rejects, and you don't leave your homes. You're
So
shut-ins.
I saw someone wrote, read
You're
this.
entitled to your opinions, but it's not going to
Entitled
affect
remark.
my
mine.
opinion was for them to shut the fuck up about it. I kept saying, stop speculating, stop saying this.
This one says, read this. The broadcasters ran with the situation and made it bigger than it was.
I resemble that remark, Yetta.
I remember.
And you guys wanted, and that's the thing. You wanted the carnage, the chaos, the potential injury, the potential incarceration. You're
I
cheering
definitely
for
did
it,
not.
but you're all in denial that you're that kind of person. And then when
I
you're
did not.
slapped with the reality of who you actually are, everybody points fingers. And
Do
that's
I
cool.
really have
I
to
don't
There's,
care.
say that I
It
was
don't
right?
bother me.
I was right. Do I really have to
Oh
say that?
God,
Oh
not
God, I was
Courtney!
right. Courtney was
Ah!
right. Oh my God, you guys are all a bunch of freak, chaos, frenzy animals who just dive on everything. I would hot. Yeah.
Oh my
No proof.
god.
No
And
proof
again,
everywhere. Anywhere.
let's use a topic that everybody had an
Oh
opinion on to
no,
steal
no,
the
I knew it was
spotlight and
false,
get
Yeti. You
attention.
know that I knew it was
You're
false.
doing what Gretel did
You
last
know that
night.
I knew it was false. I told everybody this. I asked for proof.
And did you get
People
enough
made fun of
attention
me.
yet,
People
Courtney?
did this and that, and now
Courtney.
look where you're at. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Bye, Courtney. Did you get enough attention?
Did you by doing this whole thing? Did you get?
Oh, that's Courtney?
I don't need attention from y'all. I get it no matter
That,
what. All I got to do is show up. I don't need to say anything or do anything to get attention here. And a lot of you are jealous of that. And I honestly don't even care about the attention. I wish I didn't get it. You can have it all back. Give it to Steven.
Hey, good
Boo.
morning,
Why was that
everyone.
lunatic screaming?
Hey, Deb.
Hey. Why is the crazy one screaming? What the fuck?
I don't even know.
wait, hold on. There's one more message, Yeti. Also, Yeti wanted the attention by manipulating the audience and making them feel that something
Asked and
happened to them.
answered, counselor. I
He's doing.
literally already told you my feelings on
What
that.
does that mean? He's doing damage control. And also, Yeti was listening the whole time.
There's
And
no
when he
such
came
thing as
back,
damage control here.
he said, "If you went
None of
too
you
far,
fools are going to buy anything from me. I don't have to fucking protect my brand. I have no control over my brand. You idiots do. How am I doing damage control?
dear Yeti, don't beam up if you don't
My
want the
brand is
I
attention."
so
don't give a
important to
fuck
me.
what you think. That's the best part. Why would I
How
do
did you
damage
do that?
control if
Go ahead, Ricky.
No, the last one was, "Dear Yeti, don't beam up if you don't want the attention."
I'll do whatever.
And don't disappear if you don't want people to worry about you.
Jody's
Actually,
so
no, you can do
butthurt.
that if you
Look
want,
at her.
but you know.
Butthurt beggar.
But check your DMs, Yeti, because I was concerned about you. I kept saying it.
And I
God.
apologize to the people who had genuine concern. And I mean that. I didn't mean to, scare anybody
And
or
I,
nothing.
I
I
would have turned
literally
on
I
let
was
you.
I
praying
let
to my
nature take its
Yeti.
course. I let it literally breathed life into itself, jumped up and ran away. I let it live, and I also let it die organically. I didn't get
I was praying
involved.
to my Yeti statue, hoping you were all
Organically.
right.
No, you weren't. You probably want me to be in jail. Give y'all something to talk about for the next few days.
No,
What
I
what
don't
you
want
guys are
anything to
honestly
happen to you
doing though is
guys.
just curing your own boredom with other people's lives. Yet you
That's
can't
why I
admit
never
that to
want anything
Being
to
yourselves.
happen to you
concerned.
guys.
The majority of you are literally in denial of what takes place here and what you take part in. So I'll laugh at all of you.
I feel like I've been here so long.
If
Like,
I wanted adoration and people to like me, do you think I would say the things that I do day in, day out, constantly? Can you not tell I don't give a fuck?
What the fuck?
Wait, why would you do
Bitch, ain't
something
nobody
day
talking to
in,
you. Don't
day
what the
out?
fuck me.
Shut up, Yeti. You
Why
You
would
fucking
you
shut
fat
the
say
ass
fuck up.
bitch.
Sit
something?
down and listen, bitch.
Make me fat ass bitch.
Pull that bottom lip up over your head like Steven.
Dude, I'll kick you in the nutsack. Try me, motherfucker.
oh
I'll
my
fix them
god,
teeth up for you, boy.
let's be nice to each other.
I'm kidding, Devin. Just listen. If you don't talk to me, I don't have to yell at you. We already went through this a couple of times. I
He'll
know we
kick you
did.
in the nuts, though.
Wait, so you say this stuff all the time, every day, consistently, but you don't care. I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
confused.
Jody, right?
I share my feelings without any regard for social acceptance. I prioritize my opinion and feelings without apology, and I don't care how it resonates. I'm not trying to fit into a social group. I'm more focused on being
Great, thanks.
myself,
Thank
which
you.
none of you can do anymore because you gave up yourself to be a part
Thank
of this.
you!
You guys are nuts.
And I add a lot of insulting sarcasm. So can you not tell that I'm not trying to kiss people's asses? I'm just being myself. If it's too much for you, I understand. I'm too much for a
Be
whole lot of people.
yourself. Be yourself.
I'm
Be
extra.
yourself.
Hey, Ricky,
Yeah.
can Kathy come up and co-host for a while? I've got laundry and stuff I really need to do.
Yeah. I was actually telling Kathy the same thing for
Okay,
myself. I was like, I'm running
I'm
around
not
too.
going to yell, but I just want to say, see,
Thank
look
you,
at
hon.
you
Oh,
guys. Look at you guys.
Yeah,
Like
drop
you
take is a
ran with it.
Kathy, you
You
can't
heard
leave now.
yeah.
something
You can't
from
leave now.
somebody and you ran with
No.
it.
Hold on, Corey's talking.
You ran
I
with
don't
it.
care.
You
She
ran
fucking
with
talks all
something
the
you heard.
time.
You asked for no proof. You just went along with what somebody said, and then it spread like what? I mean, seriously, I asked for proof. People made fun of me for that.
Then go look for it like everyone else.
I did. I did, and
wait,
there was no
Court.
proof, and I kept telling you there's
Well,
no
then it
proof.
doesn't exist. Then it
Wait,
don't
Court, who are you
exist,
talking
okay?
to?
I'm talking to all of you.
She's talking to
I'm
We
Kathy.
talking
don't care, bitch. I don't give a fuck about any of this.
Well, why are you
None of
here
it.
then? That's what.
Oh my god.
Oh, bitch, don't you ever fucking scream in my ear like that, you dumb bitch. No. Dog.
Wow.
I can't stand that fucking mouth of hers.
This is what Chris wanted.
Whoa.
Go eat your
So-
beer with your cereal with your beer, okay?
Hey, I just gotta say, I blame Chris for all this shit.
Even you,
God.
Devin? What the fuck?
You're on
Take
the
it
money there,
easy,
Devin.
Deb. What the hell?
Yes, Nina's raffle's coming up, and the other one got postponed for now because something happened with her husband. The other one, so too much hurt. So hopefully everything works out for her. He's gonna do another date, and Gina has her raffle going December 18th. Everyone, get in it. $10 donations.
Nina.
Ricky,
You said
Tiffany's
Nina.
texting me.
Oh, Nina. Oh, Tina. Yeah, Nina.
No, you said Gina.
I'm saying it very. Oh, Nina. Okay, I'm reading
Ooh.
everything else.
Ricky, Tiffany's
Right.
texting me and telling me to get out of her spot. This isn't her spot, it's mine.
She's writing you.
Kathy, I heard you were looking for Yeti's records too.
No, I was looking for articles in the news. Not
That's
records.
not what Donlot said.
I don't care what download said. I'm fucking telling you what I was looking for. They were
Oh, the
fucking
bunny races
looking
too.
for
She's
I
talking
fucking
already
about
told you idiots what I've been arrested for.
I told you what I was looking for. And they want your records. If I want your records, I'll get them, Yeti. It's not that hard to find.
Go
I'm looking
for
for
it.
news articles on the fucking with the stupid accent you supposedly
Go
have.
for it. You have more. You have my
I don't
permission. You
care.
pull all you want.
Don't blame
Who
me,
your record
Devin.
before? Your background. I don't care.
I've never done
Yeah,
anything in life I'm ashamed
Deb,
of.
don't blame her.
And you actually on your background shows that you are a Marine. And I correct people every time they say that they're
How would that
not.
show on a background check, though?
It doesn't show a rank. It just shows
that's
that you
cute,
were in part of the
Nina.
U.S. as your occupation. It was under the U.S. Marine Corps. It's weird. It was weird. I'll show you. I'll find it. I have it somewhere. I can dig it out and show you. But you weren't a
I'm.
Marine, so I don't know why people keep saying you weren't.
Yeah.
And I keep correcting people on that.
Listen,
Yeah.
all the
You were,
things
but you
that they
were
say
one.
I lie about aren't lies. I've actually done those things. The people that I say are my buddy who have done things, that's not a lie
If
either.
you Google your name, they'll find your real estate
Oh, I had a Nina
license.
question.
That's
Damn.
not that hard to find.
There you go. Listen, I
That's just like Googling your
have no
name.
need to lie to anyone here. I don't care if you see me as a good person, a bad person. I
Look,
mean,
I have no
certain
beef
people I
with
do
you.
care, but
If I want to find records on you, I'll find them. But I didn't. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for any kind
the
of
bottom
articles
line is
fucking
though,
accident.
no matter what you find,
I don't
it's not going to affect me.
It's not gonna affect me either. So
I
why you
know who
bothering
I
me?
am. I know
I
what I've
never looked
done.
for your records, Yeti.
No, the one time I did look up his background, he told me to, and may he rest in peace, KK. He did because KK asked me to look up his stuff to see what was on there,
Oh, yeah.
and then Yeti asked me if I would look up his stuff as well while I was at it.
I even give you
Whatever. And
guys
I never
little
put it
fucking
in the damn
hints on where to
house.
find shit.
And I
And
never
I
put it in
drop
the damn
Easter eggs
house.
all over the place.
I don't want an Easter egg.
Easter egg.
I do. Well, that's what they call it in a video game when there's like
I
a
know, but
hint.
But I never
I
put
just
out
have this
anything on
image.
Yeti, like
I don't
ever.
fucking care. Listen, I've never done anything I'm ashamed of. Most of you should be able to say that.
Oh,
How's everybody's
think of
Christmas
anything.
shopping going?
Don't talk.
Crap.
Let's not talk about that.
No,
I
You want to
haven't.
know what I did last night?
crap.
I can tell you.
Judy, I haven't done any
I
Christmas
cried
shopping yet.
actually.
I did a
I
little.
cried.
I got some for my daughter, but the rest of the family, no.
How was your Christmas shopping, Judy?
Oh, just a little bit. I mostly decorated, but my shopping will be easy
Hey,
this year.
Devin, have you ever been hated or
oh,
discriminated against? I have.
oh my
I can
god.
protest
Oh
it.
my God!
Ever
Please
been
don't take
You're
what?
that
the
song
silly
stuck in my head.
agent. Nice one, Chris.
How did I know that Chris was gonna fucking sing that shit?
What did he ask? I didn't
This
even
is
hear
your
it.
favorite song. You always do it, Dad.
I didn't hear either. What happened? Was it bad?
It's Eminem.
No.
Eminem. Feminem. Sorry. Feminem.
Can we mute when we're coughing? I don't know who that was, but
That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I didn't hear anyone coughing. Wait, who was coughing? I didn't hear, oh, maybe it was.
It was me. I wasn't hearing my
Oh.
turn. As soon as I got to it, I muted.
It was
And you
Kathy.
can't mute her
Sorry.
either. Ha ha.
Kathy's got the black lung.
You
I
can't
wouldn't have
mute
muted it
me.
Mute
anyway. I
Nazi.
actually thought it was you, Yeti, but that's why I said regardless of who it is, can we do that?
You know
Yeti
what?
You.
gets automatically muted regardless of who it
You
Oh,
know
was.
what?
that means yeah, he was gonna
Like
be
it
talking.
does anything, right?
I didn't mute him.
You
Because
know
That's
by
the
the
what? I
best
time
just
I
part.
looked
Is
at my
listen,
phone, nobody was coughing anymore.
they
I just
struggle and struggle and struggle to do what they have to do to make me look
Exactly.
bad, be bad,
Chris,
make try to affect my opinion about myself, and it's all futile. It'll never happen or
poor
work.
fucking
That's the
baby.
best part of it.
I blame
Exactly.
Jody Yodi for
It is an
this.
exercise in futility. Does anybody
Exactly.
know what futile means?
Exactly, Ricky.
Exactly, Chris. I got your back.
I know you do. You got more than my
Oh
back.
Exactly.
God, shut up, you two.
He's got more than my back.
I got a
Yeah,
Got your
you wish
butthole
you
too,
wish,
you
Chris.
He's
fucking.
got my asshole.
You wish.
I don't have an asshole. I don't know where that is. Gotta dig around for that.
Mine's sealed.
Signed, sealed, delivered, or
Rick, you want to hear what happened last night? You might be
Mine's
proud of me.
rusted shut.
If Chris would ever shut up. Do you want to hear it? There was a deer laying in the road. It wasn't dead, but it was hit by
What's
a
with you
car.
and deer all fucking
It
every day,
wasn't.
right,
I
Ricky?
didn't hit it. No, I did not hit
it's
it. Come
it's
on.
fighting her freezer now.
No, it's not. It's probably in the cops' freezer though. But
They came and got it.
I swerved because I didn't want to because I didn't know what the hell was in the
Uh
road. And I
oh.
noticed it was a deer, and it was still alive. So I turned around and I put my car like sideways across the road with the hazards on, and I called 911 and told them there was a deer in the road, but she wasn't dead. But she couldn't run either. She tried to and she couldn't. That poor little deer, she was so thankful I parked my car that way. She was able just to lay there in peace without having to worry about getting fucking hit by another car or truck or something.
Why are you
So
pushing
Well,
my
listen,
nest away with all these fucking poles?
well,
the
the
I
minute
mean, this is
the
fucking
cops
whatever
showed
these are.
up. No, you can leave now. I said, yeah, I know what you're gonna do, and I don't want to see that. And I left, and I felt so bad that I was like crying.
You know.
yeah, I was gonna say you turn your car sideways, and whoever the fuck shows up is gonna put one through its head.
No, I already knew they were. I knew they were coming. I called them.
I don't know if they always do that.
They did.
They
No, the
do.
cop said he is. too.
Especially if
There's
it's
no way
suffering.
that
If it got
yeah.
hit by something and it can't
Yeah.
stand up, it's in pain.
I meant raffles,
I
not
could
The
poles.
most
Carla.
humane thing to do at that point is to kill it.
I mean, I think the best thing I did was put my car sideways like that for her, just to like, you know what I mean? You can see
Well,
all the
you could have
anxiety
took
in
it
her
to the
face.
vet.
Ricky, they would put it down. It's like a horse. If a horse
Yeah, and
breaks its
there's
leg,
millions, and
sometimes
it
they put it
happens
down
6
too.
times a day.
Yeah, but I saved her from getting smooshed by a fucking truck or something. When you know.
Yeah, and those things are heavy enough to, I mean, it's like colliding with a vehicle. You hit a big enough animal, and it's like getting into an accident. It could hurt all the people in the car.
Yeah. So luckily, I swerved. I didn't hit her, and I just kind of. You could see
I never
that
had
she
to
was like
worry about that
really
shit.
grateful for
Did
that.
your eyeballs freeze shut?
And then she came home with a dent in her car. Her
In
husband asked
Minneapolis, they
No,
did.
I did not.
Just
Not
one
that
of them.
time.
I don't know
I
why
didn't
you
hit it,
think
Ricky.
that's
I was
not
actually
possible.
trying to be nice. Like, look, I have a heart, Ricky. I like animals. But I have to eat too. And if I have to go out and shoot a deer, I will.
Yeah, to go to the supermarket.
No, not for meat.
Sir, they don't sell deer in the supermarket. When's the last time you
Exactly.
actually bought anything in a supermarket?
Actually, at the shop
I
right,
bought
they
it this
do
morning
sell
from
venison.
Instacart, bitch. It was $168, which I don't know what
Instacart ain't the supermarket. That's
Yeah, it
your
is. It
bed.
came from a
That's the mattress in
supermarket.
the middle of the room.
Why if I go?
No, did you go to the supermarket and pick it out?
No, I was tired.
Kathy
Of course
Barker,
you
may I
did.
ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as a person who'd never been in extreme cold weather like Minneapolis, the first time I landed in Minneapolis and was picked up by a girlfriend, as I walk out of the airport, I get hit in the face with the coldest thing I've ever felt in my life. And I've been to the mountains of Japan. I've been to a lot of cold places that was colder than anywhere else.
The mountains of Japan?
My eye
Oh, here
began.
we go.
Yeah, it was cold up there too. But
Yeah.
my eye begins to tear,
They have potatoes
and I
up there.
close my eyes.
Mount Everest.
And it is not my right eyelid is now kind of frozen to my lower eyelid.
Paralyzed.
And I can't open that eye by myself without touching it, and I have to use my hand to lift up my eyelid. Does that sound possible, or does that sound like a lie?
I don't know. I never
Sounds
had
like
my
it's
eyeballs
paralyzed.
It's not scientifically possible. Your body is 98 degrees, Yeti.
Yeah, but
No,
when it's
well,
negative, negative something on the ground with a wind,
Okay, Yeti,
with
I'll just let you
huge
fucking
winds that
believe it
make it
because it's
even
not
colder.
possible unless you are dying.
It happened
How
to me.
cold was
Though.
it?
I don't
It
even
doesn't matter
remember.
how cold it was. If your body
It
is
was
at the right
the
temperature,
winter
it's
of
not gonna freeze.
2000. I can give you the exact date I landed in Minneapolis too. I can tell you the actual date.
Remember the
Not
blizzard
right
of
now. I'd have to go
97?
dig, but
You mean here, Chris? Or no? No, it was
Yeah, New York.
Well, no, Long Island, we had like 33 inches, like that when we
Yeah.
had that. Or...
Oh no, that was like 2000.
That was
No,
yeah, it was like
that won't.
2007, 2008.
and
Right?
okay,
I
if
hit
that's not
6 feet of
possible, why would I
snow.
lie about that?
It never snowed ever
6 feet
again.
of snow, Ricky. 6 feet. I couldn't see over the snow to my house. And
I
I
was
don't think
living.
no.
I was living upstate New
I
York
just
then.
googled that shit, and no, it can't. It says your skin and muscles and tissue freezes solid. Warning: graphic content. At least your eyes can't freeze solid.
I'm not saying my eye froze, duh.
No, I
I'm
know
saying
that. I
my
know you said.
eyelid got stuck shut,
In
and I had to
Japan.
lift it with my thumb or my finger.
Well, that's called a pink
They
eye. It's pink
froze.
eye or pink eye.
He wasn't wearing
Did I
goggles.
mention it was also snowing and
No,
colder
they
than a
can.
motherfucker?
He wasn't wearing ski goggles.
Yes, they can freeze shut. Actually.
I got on the plane in Hawaii and got off the plane in winter.
Continue reading it, Kathy.
Hold on, I gotta.
That's
I mean,
why
you
they
could be
wear
outside
goggles.
for a while.
You don't know what she's reading. Come on.
Because of the sunlight
So
and the cold.
stupid though.
Hold on. No, it says
Waste an
that your
hour
eyes.
on
Will you
your
shut up?
disbelief.
Were you wearing glasses, Yeti? Because at that altitude, the UV will burn your eyeballs.
No, we landed on the ground. I got on the plane in Hawaii. I landed in Minneapolis, went into the bathroom, threw all kinds of shit on, didn't even have a coat. She brought me a coat.
I thought he was on
I
the
put
mountain
coat
of
on.
Japan. I'm fucking confused.
No, I'm saying I've been to other cold places.
Oh, duh, okay.
The mountains of Japan were pretty fucking cold, but Minneapolis was even worse because the wind was 100 miles an hour, and it cuts through you. It feels like it's cutting you in half.
It slices your skin. What about Minnesota?
The girl that I was visiting she looked like
I've
Monica
gone ice
Lewinsky.
fishing,
She was
skiing,
attractive. The hot
sledding,
Monica Lewinsky.
tubing, snowboarding. My eyes have never frozen shut. Weird.
Yeti, I got it. Do you want to
Nor
hear?
has anybody I've ever met or known.
So
Do you want to
someone
hear
said
a
that
Total
statistic?
Mine
that
hasn't
bullshit.
happened that way,
someone
but
messaged me and said that their daughter's hair froze before, but it probably was wet. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like when wet hair.
Your
Is
hair is
I'm
not
not
your
okay.
hair does
Okay.
not maintain a temperature.
Okay.
No, but if it's
Let's
wet, it might freeze. Like, you know
however,
what I'm
it
saying?
is
Like,
just
possible
move
for
Hairs,
on. I'm
yeah.
now
the freeze.
sorry I even brought this back
You
up.
guys
It's
don't
like the
shut the
fucking
fuck
do you
up.
remember
association.
Titanic? I think it's Titanic. Like when that
I'm
woman
not
and
even gonna
Silly.
read
Rose,
anymore because nobody's
when Rose and like
listening.
Jack
But
are in the
okay.
and all of a sudden their hair is all frozen and stuff like that in the water.
I'm not talking like frozen solid, man. Fuck.
I know that, and I'm not even gonna read anymore. Y'all can fucking Google it yourselves. Here, Jerry.
Oh, here we go.
It's one
Superman,
of
you said
Yetti's.
your eyelashes probably freeze together. Maybe that's what
It
happened.
does say that, dumb, but you won't let me read it, so you're beat. There's that.
How did you get your eyes apart?
Needless with my thumb, duh. Needless to say,
Like
I
you
won't be
pinched your
going back to your
eyelashes?
Twin
Here.
Cities.
Like you pinched your eyelashes and then you were able to open them
No, I put my thumb on my
Did your volley
eyelid
hair
and
freeze?
just
and
lifted
pulled.
it up. Oh my god.
Okay, and did it hurt?
Of
I
course
don't
it did.
remember. No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, then I don't know how frozen my
Someone
fucking
posted this, and they also
eyelashes
tweeted
were.
it. I want to read it. It was about the other conversation, real quick. Yeti emotionally manipulated and intentionally hurt a lot of people who actually care about him.
I got other shit to look at real quick. I don't care.
As one of your friends, I thought.
Yeti.
You all who are friends with him need to think about that. He's a selfish, attention-seeking human being. Oh, wow.
Half the people on this app are selfish, attention-seeking human beings.
Fucking men.
This person tweeted it.
Listen, hold on a second.
I saw it.
I'm
You
not
did?
selfish at all,
Nate, try again.
and I'm not attention seeking either. And after all of this fucking time, if you think that attention is what I'm after or that I'm selfish, you're dumb. Yeah, all the conversations wind up coming back to Yeti at some point, but it's not by design. It's because I've had interactions with most of the other people and they use me and the people
Yeti, I
who
got a
hate me
DM. Did
as
your volley
a
hair
fucking
freeze?
But you
platform,
can't
as a
just say
springboard.
that. But you can't just say that part and not bring and ignore the part that you do bring a lot of times the conversation back to
Back to
you.
me. I do. I relate everything
But
to my
let's
experiences. Listen, the majority of the time, if I'm with interesting enough people, I would much rather listen to them speak. But if I'm surrounded by fucking kookaburus that all they can do is pick at me and poke at me, of course we're going to talk
How
about
many
me.
people listened to the failed book report last night? That wasn't attention seeking.
What's the failed book report? Oh,
Don
I didn't
Lodge.
even hear
Yes,
Don
I'm
Lodge last night.
reading. I didn't listen to it. I heard parts of it. It was sent to me.
Bullshit!
There was rescooping.
You were texting. You were writing to fucking.
No, but I didn't hear
I
him
was
read
writing
anything.
me.
I
No,
texted
no,
to fucking Juju last night, but I didn't hear any of the shit that
no.
he read.
But my point is, a ton of people know it was bullshit, but they sat there and listened to that dumb asshole
Exactly.
read shit that wasn't true,
And that's another
and they
reason
ate
why
it up.
you think that I'm full of shit is because of the
So,
amount of bullshit that takes place.
well, that's what I'm
Even though
saying. It's
some of
all
the things
bullshit.
I tell you are a little bit hard to understand, agree with, or digest, it doesn't mean that it's a lie.
I think
Well, he gets an F on that book report because I was like, this is the biggest pile of bullshit I heard.
And the minute you call someone out who already has the audience in a fucking headlock and you point out all the things that they've done wrong, the first thing they do is paint you as a liar to discredit your confrontation of them. That is literally the one thing that happens here all the fucking time.
Yep. I don't care what he thinks about me. I'm just saying, when he was reading that, I was like, this guy's full of fucking shit. There's no fucking way. He went to an AI generated website or took some bullshit report from
JDL wrote the
somebody else
first one.
somewhere. And
Listen,
I was like,
true story. yesterday, or whenever he read the first report, Sock started a space.
That
I
you
went
didn't
in there.
hear, right? You didn't
We
hear it.
started listening to him. And right after I heard that one. I heard him read that, or most of it anyway. And the first words out of my mouth were, JDL wrote that. I had no idea who was on the beam. I had no idea who was in the space. All I did was hear Dorkload talking. And lo and behold, 3 seconds after he stops reading, or 30 seconds after he stops reading, JDL says something. So I called it before I even knew she was fucking there. Let me read who wrote today's or yesterday's stuff, and I'll tell you who fucking wrote it again. Watch. But I've communicated with a lot of these people. I used to DM with all of them. That's another part of the problem, is that all the fucking roads lead back to me in some crazy fucking way. I met a whole bunch of fucking these idiots. I've trusted the wrong idiots a whole bunch. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I got like screen recording sent to me, but I was half in the bag last night sleeping. I fell asleep actually listening to some of it, but I woke up this morning and started to listen to some of it, and I was like, this is the biggest pile of shit I've heard. So that was it.
It's entertaining though. And notice how nobody's calling that out for emotional manipulation, but
Yeah.
you're trying to blame me for something that I didn't even create. I literally made a
There's
statement of
fake
5
outrage
words.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And it also proves that I don't even have to be here to sit in the same fucking seat and in a sense get the same attention, which is weird. Why would I want attention if I'm not even here to hear it? And I'll be 100% transparent. The night that I went into Crocs and asked for Sean, I said, "Have you guys seen Sean? Oh my god, I need Sean to call me. Is Sean here? Is Sean here?" From that point, I listened a little bit, but only to Crocs. I knew it went to other places because people DM me. The next day, I didn't listen to anything until the late afternoon, and then I only listened to a couple hours of it. So, and there were people there who had permission to pull the plug if anybody flipped the fuck out or it went haywire. And certain people I let know. And Lynn, I'm going to say this. Lynn texted me, and I opened her text message so she could see that I was alive and not in jail, that I had access to my phone. I wasn't going to say anything or
I
explain
wish you
anything.
would quit saying that, because there, unless you've got a little message that says read at such and such a time, the blue dot is only for you. See, I don't
No, but
see when. Yes, I promise. There's
well, let
no
me.
way for me to know when you've looked at your message unless you've got your read receipts
So
turned on.
here, okay, let me just
It
say
only
this.
says delivered.
But Len, if you go to messages, right, you click the green button. I'm doing it right now. It brings you to the message tab with all the people who message you, and it'll show you, like, for instance, person A, person B, person C, person D. I have 2 blue dots on the top 2 because I
That
haven't
means
opened those
you
messages.
have not read it. I
Right.
have some with blue dots as well. But when I click on it, unless I've got my read receipts turned
Yeah, I
on,
don't have mine
they
on.
have no idea when I read that.
No, but they
So
can see
you're
that you
telling
opened it.
yourself that people know once that blue dot, but you
Yeah.
don't have your read receipts turned on.
So you don't get the blue dots. See, I've never ever not got
The
the blue.
blue dots are only for you to
And
show
you said
you
red,
which
yeah.
messages you have not read.
Okay.
You have to turn the read
And
receipts
I'm not
on
arguing
to
with
let
that
everybody
because
know when you've read those messages.
yeah, and I listen, I won't argue with that at all because I'm not really that familiar. It's very possible what you're saying is correct.
It's not very possible. It is absolutely correct.
I would have to see it for myself though.
You could have responded if you saw it.
I would
Okay,
have to see
go
another
go go
phone
look in your
where
settings
Yeah. Wait.
and search for turn read
read
receipts
receipts
on, or
on. I
whatever.
know,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
really
sure
know
they
what it's
are off
listed
too.
under.
I'm pretty sure I don't have them on.
Yeti.
I
So
can assure you that you do not have them on. It does not tell people when you've read your messages.
Yeti, can you tell when somebody else has read your message?
Yeah.
How?
Oh wait, if somebody else has read my message,
Yes.
let me go look. I generally don't interest
Only if
myself
that
or
person
take
has
an
their
interest in this
receipts
kind of
turned
shit.
on.
Well, just wait.
I'm trying to
Because if
see.
you can't, then how could they?
Apply for them to make sure.
When
Do you know
I
what I mean?
go,
If it's
yeah, if I send, okay, here, let's test this theory. Ready? If I just sent test to somebody, it pops up and says delivered. Okay.
okay.
If I go back, if I stay in the text thread, sometimes it'll switch over to read. If I leave the text thread and then come back, why is Spree fucking texting me? I know where send read receipts is, and I'm not turning it on for a very specific reason. But never mind. I listen.
So
Another
nobody can see when you've read it.
moot point, though.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Okay.
I concede.
So you were wrong. Say the words.
I was wrong. No, based upon
What the
based upon
hell
this
did I just
discussion, I
hear?
believe I may be wrong.
Well,
You're
Yeti,
absolutely wrong. Stop. Go back. You are
if there's
wrong.
a message that says read, okay? When you sent wait. If wait, Lynn, explain if you don't have it on.
This is like
If you don't have it on,
arguing
it
with.
just says whether it gets delivered or not.
I feel like I'm in a German kindergarten classroom and understand none of it. It's stupid. Move on to the next complaint.
Why didn't you respond to Lynn?
So if you send a message to somebody and it says read under your message and they didn't reply, they basically read it and didn't reply. That's how you
If
know. But that
if
means
I
that they have the messages turned on,
It has
the
been
red
called.
receipt ones.
That's what it's called, being on red. Know how you left.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it is a thing.
It is a
So
thing, but
I'm
you
not
can change
wrong.
it.
You have to turn it on. I don't have mine on.
No, but it doesn't matter though,
Yes, it
because
does. You
I can
never
go
know
to
I read
my
it.
I can go. So then, what you're telling me is that everyone I text with has it on, and I'm the only person that I know that has it turned off.
Exact. I don't have mine on
No,
unless I select
Yeti,
it.
the only people
I
that
was
met
willing to
that
concede 20 minutes ago.
but you're kind of right.
Lynn's so right.
I'm 100% right, but I'll still
No,
take
I
the
think
fucking
Lynn's right.
knee. It's
I
not
really do.
important.
How is he right?
I don't think he
Okay,
is. Lynn
I'll
is.
take
so
a screenshot and show you.
because if the other person has their red receipts on, you will be able to see it, Yeti, but that has nothing to do with your settings. That's individual.
All right, so I
That's
don't have. All
true.
right, wait, hold on. I don't have my red
That's
receipts on.
the
So
only thing.
if I
I'm gonna
message
jump out of the
Jody,
fucking
if
window.
I message like Lynn right now, I don't have my red receipts on for Lynn. So if she messages me, it will only say delivered for her. She would not know if I read it. If she has
Exactly.
red on for me, it will show that she read mine because she put it on.
Yes. You
That's,
Yeah, I
just
have
didn't
mine.
understand what I was saying, Lynn, and
there's no
I
blue dots.
didn't want to fight with you about it.
And I
Well,
was trying to clarify, but
I still agree with Lynn.
it's like that on
It's not though.
it's like that on iPhone too.
Every single iPhone, if you go to the messages tab, when you get messages, a little blue dot goes there, and if
Yeah.
you, I don't know if the other person sees it. All I know is what I
Exactly.
see.
That's what it is. You have to turn it
Right.
on yourself so Lynn
Right.
would see it.
Right.
Exactly.
But I would no. So she doesn't get blue dots at all.
She gets the fucking blue dot. Fuck the blue
yes,
dots.
on my messages,
Fuck the blue
I
dots.
haven't read. Like I've got, I think 3 or
All right.
4 right now. I haven't clicked on. It
I
has a
think Lynn.
blue
I think
dot.
Lynn has me on it.
Exactly. So if I open yours, do you want to test this? Just fucking send me a text that says test, please.
And if you don't
We'll
have her on red,
practical an experiment, ladies and gentlemen. A fucking experiment. We are going to prove
But
the
see, the
theory.
thing is, I don't have a blue dot.
Question: Are
Just
you
when
guys
you
send me a
have
talking
a
about
text
blue
message
dot.
real quick
DMs?
that says "fuck you, Yeti."
Yeah,
DMs or
no,
phone
he's talking
numbers?
about text messages on the
Okay,
iPhone.
okay,
No,
okay.
phone. I'm gonna lose my shit. Phone.
Okay, so let me explain to you how that
We're
works.
all
You
Yeah,
arguing
listen.
send me a
over.
And he
text real
thinks that
quick.
that blue dot is something I can
No,
see.
no, no, no. What happens
Send me a
is
text real quick,
if you
please.
put on read receipts, they'll see that you read their text, and that's it. It won't show their text
Exactly.
being read by them.
That's in the
They have to
thread.
turn it
Right.
on.
That's in the thread, though.
So to them, it'll look
Okay,
like
so here.
delivered, but to
Wait, wait,
you,
wait, wait, wait,
you'll
wait.
see read.
All right. I just got a text from Lynn that says test. Lynn, go to your messages where you see all of them, not just mine, but all of the text messages.
There's
Do you
no blue
see
dot
me?
either.
Did you put on
Hold on a second.
send read receipt? Did you put that on? Because it won't say
No.
read for her when
Well,
when
that's
she opens it.
we're right. We're testing though. We're testing the theory.
But what's the theory? That
I need Lynn to look at her phone, to
Okay.
look at the stack of messages from all the different texts, and to
There should
tell
be
me if
no
she
blue
sees a
dots
blue
there.
dot next to the one she just sent me.
If Lynn turns on read
Or
There's
receipts,
no blue
me,
dot
just
there.
me
There's no
in
blue
general.
dot there. There should be
if
no blue
Lynn,
dot.
But I'm
yeah,
asking Lynn.
the blue
Wait,
dot doesn't matter. It just
there's
There's
shows
no
no,
you that
blue
there's
dot.
no
it's
blue
just an
dot there.
unread text.
Yeti, when you get a message on the go to your main message with all your messages from
This
everyone
can't
else.
be that difficult to
It's
understand.
not. If
I know.
Lynn turned on
Yeti.
read receipts and she read Yeti's text, it would say read for Yeti. Read at 9:41
Yes, I
a.m.
put visuals in the nest. I put a blue dot visual and the other in the nest. And
But
he's
if you don't
done it.
have that on, it will just say
He's
delivered. It will
talking
never
about when
say
you look
read.
at
Correct.
all your texts at the beginning and you
With
look at
all of
all of
them.
them down there.
Yes.
Some have a blue
Yep.
dot that shows you haven't
Yes.
read them.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
blue dot just means unread.
That
Like
just means
you
But
you
haven't
Yeti,
haven't.
opened.
That just means
You
you
haven't
haven't
Correct.
read
opened the
them. That's
text.
all.
that
You
means you
haven't
haven't
opened
read
it.
it yet. So
But
Yeah.
there is a
Okay.
blue dot.
So and I was under the assumption that if I hit that message and opened it, that the blue dot would go away for her, and she would know
she
No.
didn't
Yeah,
that
get a
no,
blue
she
somebody
dot.
did.
opened the
She
That
does
message.
not have a
listen,
blue dot.
my
No,
son,
Okay.
she does get a blue dot,
she
but she
does get
didn't
a blue
open
dot
it.
on her
Okay.
end.
But
She does
only
get
All
a
right.
when
blue.
you send me a message, not when I send
Oh,
you one.
exactly.
But see, my husband and my son both thought the same thing. We had this discussion about a week ago, and they thought that if
Yeah.
they clicked on it, that
I'm
I
getting a
was going to
headache.
see. And I said, "Why are
Right.
these still like this?" Well, because I didn't know if I clicked on it, I didn't want you to see if I read. I'm like, "What?" Yeah, it
No,
was a
the blue
discussion.
dot only matters for the owner of the phone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
So Lynn does not have a
it
blue
wasn't a
dot.
lie. It was a
Unless
misconception, a
she would have a blue dot if
miscommunication.
she didn't read it. She would.
Do you see what I'm talking
If she
about though?
didn't open the text, because you guys
Exactly.
are confusing read with the read
All right,
Well,
receipt.
you
one
still
more
Yes,
have
but
to
time.
read it.
iPhones have been out
You
for
still have
over
to
a
click on it
decade,
to
and
read
I'm
the entire
shocked that you're
text.
just now realizing that about the blue dot.
So yeah, if
I'm
she was worried about you, she wrote you that message that you said, like how she was like checking up on you, wherever the hell, like whatever she wrote you. And if you didn't open that message, well, if you would have opened it, it would have said delivered even for her. If you did not turn on your phone, it said read. She would
Either
okay.
not be able
way,
to even
it
know that.
didn't. It
Yeah,
Okay.
wasn't a way to ensure that you were okay. Let's circle
yeah.
back the wagons.
Well, if he would have answered, if he would have put like let's say he has Lynn on
A
red,
thumbs
right?
up or a thumbs up, like
Yeah, well, you could have wrote her back too, Yeti. Yeah, but
If
even
Rick, if Ricky
that's
put
how I
on
used
read
to check
receipts
on
for
John though.
John, John could see when Ricky reads his text. Is that easier?
No, I'm just saying. Oh no, John has me on red. Yes, so let's say John.
Yeah,
John
so
can't.
you can tell when
John
John
can't.
reads
John
your
can't see.
texts.
John can't see
Right.
if he can read mine. I can see if he reads mine. Yeah, he can see
Exactly.
if he reads mine. I can't see if I read his. There you go. Like I don't have it
No,
on.
you're confused, Ricky. You can see when he reads your text. He can't see when you read his.
Okay.
As a
I'm
friend.
going to do horrible things if we continue to argue about this
Well, go get in
pointless
the car.
fucking topic.
Go driving.
Yeti, can I say
yeah,
one
it's a little
thing?
silly.
Go get in a car.
Go get in the car.
Can I say one thing?
Go for it.
Text Jim and say text, okay?
We're still gonna do it again, Jody.
Just wait.
No. He would have to text me to test it.
No. Text him test.
He can
Hold
even
on.
he can even text himself.
Text him testy.
No, because Jim has his red receipts on. So it's
For
going to
If
be an
everyone?
mine are off.
example of how Yeti can see Jim when Jim reads his, because that's how he has it.
All
That's
right, I
how it's
sent
set
it.
up.
I sent it. I sent it.
Okay. So he's going to open it and
Where the
read it,
hell's
but he's
Jim? He's not
not going to
even in here.
respond.
He's not even in here.
I
I
know.
Yeah,
He's
you
texted
can
listening to
him
the
tell.
and
You
outside.
told
can tell
him
when
to
he
not
reads your
respond.
text by when it sends you the read receipt.
Did he
But
read
to be
it?
honest, these were two separate
It's two
situations.
separate things. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
But I'm
agree.
glad that we were able to cover them both. Do you guys all feel better? I
I
have.
feel like I may be retarded at this point.
Yeah. I think we all are because we've been talking about it for how long?
Because the way Yeti made it sound like, and so did you. That's what I took from what you were saying. That like when Lynn sent Yeti a text, she would have a blue dot on the side if she got a new message. That's what I thought you guys were saying. The way you were talking about it, like you would have a blue dot. She wouldn't have a blue dot on her end. He would.
Right.
His new message, yeah, on the main screen, yeah. But if you open it or not open it, if you don't have your red messages on, it would just say delivered, no matter what. If you open it
But the
or
blue
not,
dot goes away if you read it, if you
yeah,
click on it and then go into the
yeah.
entire message.
I would almost
Guys,
rather you guys go back to calling me a liar and talk
guys,
Wait,
about
hold
it.
on, I got
the
more messages.
blue dot is just a notification to tell you
That's
you
all
have a
it
text.
is.
That's all it is. It's just a
Yeah, but a lot of
notification.
people are okay. I'm irresponsible as fuck with my texts. Sometimes I'll get a ton of them and I'll be able to handle it and reply